What it is, everyone? Welcome back to Optimistic Forever. I'm your host, Frank, and today we're gonna cover another horror movie. Can you guess what it is? No? You don't know? It's okay if you don't. Let's discuss Evil Dead Rise. So, Evil Dead Rise was directed by Irish director Lee Cronin. And since we're talking about Evil Dead franchise, Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell were both the exec producers of the movie. And once you see it, especially if you're a diehard Raimi fan, you could just tell that the entire project is just smeared with Sam Raimi creativity. Smeared with. That came out a little wrong, I think. But anyways, the story starts off with two estranged sisters, Beth and Ellie. Beth is just visiting her sister, nieces, and nephew, who all reside in an apartment building in LA, which is due to be demolished. And from here, we learn that the building is built on top of this really old underground bank, and according to Ellie's youngest daughter, Cassie, it's rumored to be haunted. And thanks to an earthquake, a hole opens up on the parking lot, and soon after Ellie's children come back from buying pizza and drinks, who do you think is smart enough to jump into that hole? Well, none other than Ellie's son, Danny. Hey, a curious and reckless teenage kid would hope to find all sorts of currencies and money down there, right? Nope, he stumbles upon none other than the Book of the Dead. Yep, that very same demonic, evil-invoking book that once you open it, everything just gone to shit. Raimi style. Now, once the book opened, Ellie becomes the first victim for the demons. And there's just several callbacks to the original Evil Dead project, which I enjoyed. Everything as far as the sound, eerie music, the visual sequence that happens as the evil spirit overtakes Ellie's dead body, and the kinds of thing that makes the viewers kind of pull back a little bit, especially the demon's voice and how it deepens. And let me just tell you, that was one of my expectations before going in to see it, because eerie sounds like that, I feel like it just makes a horror movie that scary. Now, Alyssa Sutherland, who plays the mom, does a terrific job just as far as the body movements, the facial expression too, the horrific things that that she has as a line that she delivers just makes the movie all the more terrifying. Now, we obviously can't leave out the visual aspect of the film because, let's face it, this is Evil Dead we're talking about, so expect tons and tons of blood. One of my favorite scenes is like right at the end where Beth and Cassie managed to go down the elevator. The elevator was filling up with a whole ton of blood, and the minute the elevator reaches the ground floor, all that blood just starts bursting out from that elevator, practically similar to The Shining. And when all that blood came flooding down the hall, I thought it was just a good callback. Overall, all I can say is that this movie is quite visceral, bloody, eerie, and straight up violent. Now, the ending scene just pays the tribute to the OG Evil Dead with Beth wielding the chainsaw, which is a direct callback to the character Ash. One of the other things I would say I love about this is that it wasn't like a typical horror movie where, you know, the characters are like group of friends or like boyfriends or girlfriends all together on a rebellious getaway. I'm glad that the writers took time to kind of like shift the focus on more of a family being tormented by evil spirits instead. So with all of that said and done, I will give this film an optimistic rating of 8 out of 10 star. I mean, the pacing is just right. It's not too long, it doesn't drag, and it's not so fast-paced either. This film caters perfectly for horror movie fans, or especially if you're specifically like a Sam Raimi fan or just love the Evil Dead franchise overall. Like, this movie was made for you guys. So until next time, guys, stay cool, stay safe, keep watching movies, continue to support your local movie theaters, and watch movies the way they were meant to be on the big screen with everybody else, because it's always better when we watch together. Alright, till next time, bye.